Hello and welcome to your answer video for today. So this is the answer video to go with this morning's question, and this morning's question, if you can think back that far, was that I gave you a calculation on the back of this board that started with the number 1000 and then took away and added all of the numbers all the way down to 1. And I asked you what would be the end result of doing all of that. Okay? So let's have a quick look at the question to remind ourselves, and then let's have a think about how we might find the answer. Okay, so there we have it. 1000 take away 999 and all the way down to take away 1. Okay, now I said to you don't try and use a calculator because it will hurt with the amount of numbers you're going to have to press. I also said don't try and work it out in your head because it will hurt as well. I said you had to be creative and you had to think about the question and think about how you might find something that helps you to answer the question. So what I want you to look at is I want you to look at the first two steps. So we're going to start by taking away 999 and then we're going to add on 998. Now when I have 1000 and I take away 999, I'm only left with 1. But when I add 998, I go all the way back up to 999, which means by doing these two steps I've only actually gone down by 1. So every time I take away and then add, I'm going to go down by 1. So what I want to know is how many times are we going to be able to do this pair of instructions? How many pairs of numbers will we have? Well, we're using all the numbers from 1000 to 1, so that's 1000 numbers. We're not going to use this one because it's the number we start with, and you'll notice that we end with a subtraction. So that's not going to be part of a pair, so we're going to take this one out as well. So that means we've got 998 numbers left. So if we're going to do them in pairs, how many pairs are there in 998? What's half of 998? 499. So there are going to be 499 pairs of numbers that we are going to take away and then add. And each time we do so, we actually only go down by 1. So that means we go down by 1 499 times. Now 1000 take away 499 equals 501. Now we come back to the number we chose not to use, take away 1. So when I get to this point, I've got the number 501, take away the 1, and I will be left with 500. Okay, so having done all of that, I'm going to end up with half of what I started with. So I should end up with 500. Okay, so there you go. That's your answer for today. I hope you had a good go at that. If you didn't get it, don't worry. Have a look back at the video and think about what you might have done differently now that you know what the answer is and how to work it out. Okay, right, we will be back tomorrow as always, and we look forward to seeing you then.